With your permission, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished participants. Allow me to speak in my national language, Lao language. My name is Nouxeuy Phomsichan. I am a Director General of the State Budget Department of the Ministry of Finance in Laos. It is my great honor and a great pleasure to share with you and to present on the topic of our digitization of budget preparation in what we call IFMIS system or IFMIS. The contents that I will cover in the afternoon, there are four main subtopics. The first one, the reason for the change of the transformation to the new IFMIS. Second, the IFMIS improvement mechanism in relation to budget preparation at the moment. Three, the challenges that we are facing at the moment. And the last one, ways forward that we will achieve in the future. Esteemed participants, the reason for this change, number one, we need to look at the global economic volatility, the current data, and therefore that affect our government, and we need to ensure that we have a credible, highly reliable government financial management information system in order to inform our rapid and informed decisions. And it's also part of our modernization efforts in our IFMIS system. It is an important strategic direction of the state budget. And the second issue, the fiscal resilience. And this is also crucial, particularly for the new transformation. And more importantly, we need to have an up-to-standard IFMIS system. And all of these is to build trust and confidence for the international community, our donor communities who have been supporting Lao PDR as well. Therefore, with regard to all of these that we want to do, I would like to share with you a little bit about the Ministry of Finance responsibilities. Our responsibility to execute the budget. We have the budget sector, we have the National Treasury, we have the Fiscal Department, the Department of International Cooperation, we have the Public Debt Management, we have other revenue departments and other technical departments involved. All of these departments would act as important advisory bodies to the Minister of Finance to prepare to develop and execute the budget nationwide. Not only these departments that I mentioned and ministry, we also have the line ministries at the national level and subnational level where they are implementing the budget preparation and execution. And there are some districts who are developing the budget by themselves and executing the budget. With regards to this, what we have done so far. So far, in terms of the budget preparation in Lao PDR, particularly the preparation of the budget ceiling for spending, particularly recurrent spending, the capital spending, debt servicing plan, including the revenue estimate. And currently, we are doing all of this outside of the system using Excel-based tools only. And there's based on that, we consolidate all of the information, segregate the revenue and expenditure outside of the system. Then we prepare the annual budget execution plan, disaggregated by the ministry and subnational level. Then we submit that budget proposal based on the seal to the National Assembly. The National Assembly will approve it. After that, we put in our what we call LIFMIS, the Lao Information Management System, or LIFMIS. And based on the law on budget and law on budget preparation, we have developed the workflow regarding the flows, data flow for the budget module in the LIFMIS system. This also identifies the bottom-up approach budgeting and also the bottom-up revenue management as well. This system we have what we call DEMFA system, for debt management, and tax risk for tax management, and Asikuda for custom duties management, and other systems where it would obtain all of the various data from different systems in order to develop the budget estimate and budget plan, and then the budget can consolidate everything. The system would not do any additional calculation outside. It's done in the system. So in the budget preparation, more importantly, we have an important master plan to do, particularly in the IFMIS system. This IFMIS system will be very important, and the main importance for this is what we call the charge of accounts, the budget entity codes, organizational structure, their responsibilities, projects and programs. All of these are crucial and necessary. And for the modernization or digitization of PFM and centralizing all of the financial system using what we call IFMIS system, particularly consolidate all of the budgetary in data, the planning, the allocation, the distribution, the revenue management, spending management, procurement, commitment management in the central system. And the system also links or interoperates with other systems, particularly tax risk system, Asikuda system, FinLink, the banking sector system, and other tools that are important for the implementation. And the key stakeholders for the system. The main one is the Ministry of Finance, Provincial Department of Finance, Treasury Office at all levels, like ministry and districts, who have clear responsibilities in order to roll out this IFMIS system. Another important tool and the main cornerstone of this digitalization is COA, Chart of Account. COA is very important, and we have four main segments of COA, and we have completed the revamping of COA, approved by our leadership already, where we have 7 segments, where we have the organizational segment, geolocation, fund source, economic segment, program segment, project counterparty segments. All of these are important tools for our execution. Ladies and gentlemen, based on our implementation, we still face a number of challenges that we have to encounter. The first one is our IT infrastructure, where the needs of hardware is still crucial. Number 2, human resources that are still limited, particularly in the fiscal staff, where they need to transition from manual-based workflow to the more modern workflow. And also the data standardization will be important as well. And the process change of our current business process among the civil servants, turning from manual consolidation, moving towards a more modern automation based. And also the developers' readiness that is still limited. And so far, the public procurement process for this system has faced a couple delays, or 2 bidding auctions. The challenges that I have shared with you, based on the challenges that I have shared with you, we will continue to finalize the requirement in order to tackle the system to ensure that it will proceed according to the plan, to build more confidence, particularly data readiness, the master data setup to ensure that this is clear, ensuring the system will be implementable. Prepare for the pilot, particularly to ensure the system will be ready, the responsibility of the staff. And of course, we will continue to provide capacity building and training so that staff will be able to use the system in the future once we roll out. And we start to roll out full system starting in 2027. This is my presentation. Thank you very much.